Babies, like to another video with your boy Alex. We back again with another one. Today, this is a video I've seen parts of before, but it was something I wanted to touch on in the video. Two things I want to touch on. So we're gonna be skimming around the video, and hopefully we don't get copyrighted for this, but we'll see. If it makes it up, we didn't get copyrighted.
Can everyone introduce themselves, name, and what you do?
Yeah.
I'm Kai and I model.
I'm Wes, I'm a student and model.
I'm Andros and I run a tech company.
Is that an accent?
Is that an accent?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think it is?
I have no idea, but I like it.
Jack.
Now, did y'all hear that? Did y'all see that? He's smack dab in the middle. So there, these men rated off first impression of appearance. The Asian guy is in the middle, and when he started talking and said that he owns a tech company, and then she asked about his accent, he said, "Oh, well, I like that." Coincidence or not? I don't know, but let's continue.
I'm an actor and I coach volleyball.
I'm Nick, I'm a painter and I make furniture.
Cool.
Oh,
Wow. Very cool.
I was watching a medication commercial for like back pain, and this woman was like in a hospital bed. I was like,
At the end scene, it was crazy.
Now we have to watch it.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Are you trying to cry now?
No, I lost my best friend this year, so it's still been a hard thing for me.
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
Like, you made me think about it and shit.
I'm so sorry.
we're here for you.
Oh my God.
Oh, we're here.
Can we give him a hug?
Wait,
Yeah.
is that allowed?
Can we give him a group hug?
Oh my gosh.
Group hug?
So sorry.
It's fine.
I feel so bad.
Get the tissues. Oh my God.
Oh, I'm so sorry, man.
It's hard. I ain't gonna joke.
Oh my God.
That was my brother.
Damn, whose question was that? No, sorry. I'm kidding.
Now, that was one of the parts I wanted to touch on, right? They asked when the last time they cried, right? They asked when the last time you cried, but they don't expect you to cry. This is first impression when you see them. He had a very valid reason for the last time he cried, and then for him, being vulnerable in this moment, right? The one girl gave him a hug, but it's more of a pity thing, right? That's not because it doesn't display masculinity. It doesn't. You're supposed to stay in frame at all times, and it sucks that men have to be that way. It sucks that men are required to not be able to dwell on things, which I don't think men should. But they can't have a moment, right? In public, they can't have a moment of vulnerability, and just cry, right? Crying is good sometimes when you need to, because it releases some of that tension or that stress you're having. And once you get your little cry out and you pull it together, you a lot of the times feel better. You understand what I'm saying? So here, he cried in front of the ladies, and they're like, "Oh, this and a third." And you would think sometimes women talk about how they like men that are emotionally intelligent or that show their feminine side, but I'm telling you, that is just something they say. They don't mean that. They don't want to see that, especially when they're first meeting you. When you're on a panel like this, and for whatever reason is social stigmas, whether they feel as though that is more of a feminine trait that doesn't display masculinity, because once you show them a certain side, once you're just meeting a woman, it's like they don't feel you can protect them. They don't see you as a protective provider. They don't see you in that role. And they say, "Oh man, this guy, he's a pushover. He's soft, this and the third." Like I said, it's a very valid reason for why he was upset. Very valid reason for why he cried, right? But women, matter of fact, when I saw the clip, I saw it on social media, right? And this will maybe come back to react to this. And they made an analogy, and they compared men crying in front of women is compared to a shark smelling blood in the water. That's wild, right? Isn't that wild? But you will see why you were like, oh, there's nothing wrong with crying in front of women. There's nothing wrong with crying at all. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, right? There shouldn't be anything wrong with it, but you will see here in a minute. And I want you to realize the guy that owns a tech company that's in the middle. I want you to look at his spot once we get to the end and where they fall at the very end of this.
5th, we have West.
Told you.
At 7 points.
7 is crazy.
In 4th, we have Kai.
Yeah, I told you. I told you.
Kai, you had 13 points.
Ooh, love it.
In 3rd, Nick.
No way.
Good job.
At 15 points. 2nd, Jack. At 16 points.
Like, mama, we made it.
Thank God.
And in 1st,
Now that is fucking Lord. That is nasty work. Look at this dude. Look at him. Not ugly, but just look. It's like, look at his hair in particular. He doesn't give two fucks, and he's second most attractive. Now, granted, we didn't watch the entire video, but I just want to scream around and some things because I don't want to get copyrighted. I want this to be able to come up, and I want y'all to be able to, you know, view this from my perspective, right? But let's keep it going.
1st, Andros at 24 points.
20.
What?
That's a lot.
You'd be my top one too.
Yeah,
Thank you. What?
He was
I
top
don't
2 and knows
really
everything.
know why, but okay, thank you. That's very kind. Like, yeah.
Let's look at this for a minute, right? Let's just look at it for a minute. Physical appearance and then the final ranking. Now, I argue the fact that West got moved to the least attractive because he had that moment of vulnerability. He cried in front of the women, and I think that's what pretty much devalued him all the way to the least attractive or the least yet desirable out of the 5 men. Now, Andros is smack dab in the middle, which is, right, that would be that where you would want to be. I mean, you're not bad, or you're just right in the middle, right? So there's like, if you had to pick a spot, this is the spot you like, okay, well, if I'm down here, I don't feel like I'm too conceited. If I'm over here, I know I'm not the least attractive, so I'm right in the middle. That's good. Any of these 3 spots would have been good. But you see, he ended up getting 24 points. Now, that is over 3 times more than Wes. And I argue that he got 24 points because of his occupation. He owns a tech business, a tech company, right? So once he said he owned a tech company, I feel as though that made all the women light up, and they already put him in that protector, provider role. Oh, I'm going to be set for life, right? So look at this. The first 2 guys, right, from the physical appearance ranking at the beginning, those are the guys that women will, you know, consider fuckboys. You see what I'm saying? But as they get older, once they've had all their fun, a lot of times they want to come back down to the final ranking, and then they want to get a more level-headed, you know, protector, provider type of man. That's what they want to settle with. And hopefully that man has already found him a woman or had a woman that was with him on his way up, right, and has married her. But these guys that were overlooked when they were younger, I'm pretty sure Andros was overlooked when he was younger. And this guy, the dude with the floral shirt on and long hair, he looks like a straight beach bum, bro. I don't know how he got the rank at 2. I mean, he could have a good personality. I'm not sure. Like I said, I skimmed through it a little bit, but it's just interesting to see after people get more information about you, where they will place you, or after they see you in a certain light, how they feel about you or how their perspective changes about you. You see what I'm saying? I honestly believe that this is what happened. That's why West got 5th and Andros got 1st. West got 5th because he cried in front of those women, and Andros got number 1 because he owns a tech company. So he's probably, if not yet, on his way to become a millionaire. And of course, that's going to be attractive to any woman. If you make money, you're any woman's type, bro. Just know that. But I don't know. But I do know one thing, though. If y'all want one-on-one consultation, that will be in the description, depending on the first comment. If y'all want to join Discord, that will be in the description. Make sure you follow me on all my social medias, right? Make sure y'all keep up with me, keep in touch with me. You know, we're on our way up. I ain't gonna stop till we get to where we need to go. Make sure y'all dot your I's across your T's. It's your boy Alex. Till in the next one.